are willing to debate on ideas. But people have judged him. I mean, he's not perfect, and he'll be the first to tell you that. But he's somebody who constantly learns and improves on himself, and that's his greatest strength. One of his greatest strengths, I would say.
To those who say they still haven't forgiven him, they had this argument this morning before coming to the show. I said to somebody, one thing a lot of the people that hate SABS will tell you, oh, I mean Jamila Taimo, but we have forgiven all the other people.
Yeah.
That have killed, exactly, that have stolen. But SABS made a statement that he apologized for. Yeah. We still haven't. Some of us have still.
It's what people want to hold on to. I mean, I'm not making any excuses for him because he has said what he has to say about that issue. I mean, and I keep telling him he's not very good at defending himself.
Yeah.
I was there that night, and this is the first time I'm saying that. And I remember when he came back from the GRTS or wherever it is where that statement was made. He normally doesn't talk to me. We're very good at separating our works from house. Yeah. And he said, I'm really not happy with what I had to do today. And that's where I will leave it at. So I can tell you that from the day that was done, he had regrets about it. But that's his burden to carry. The fact that people don't like him, it's acceptable. You cannot like everybody. And he knows that. He knows that he's not everybody's cup of tea. But one thing that nobody can take away from him is the love he has for this country. Yeah. So,
I mean, to those who say, I said it to somebody, I said I was worried about Jay and the kids because SABS have gone through worse than this. Yeah. Remember when he was paraded to walk from NIA to handcuffs, and he went to jail. He went through so much public ridiculing and being detained. Yeah. I said he could take care of, he could handle this, but it's the family. I remember, I don't know how true it is, but I
showered on him, and we pray that the outcome is positive for all of us.
Thank you very much, Jay. I want to thank you for making time to talk to us, even though I know what your family is going through, and we want to wish you all the best. For me, I have said this publicly. Sabally is my brother from Lamin. I know the family, their mom, all the sisters, Ami and others. Yeah. I know everybody in the home. Sure. He is one of us, and we're very proud of who he is, and we are also in solidarity with him because if he did otherwise, we are going to say it.
Thank you.
When we had issues, when we believe that he was wrong, we have said it. We have written about it. When we believe he's right, we are going to say you're right. And I don't see any reason why anybody should be silent about this because this is more than Sabally. Just like Dabo said yesterday, this is more than Sabally. This is about all of us who have a voice, who are saying things, and it's important to put that on record. And we want to wish you all the best, and to wish ourselves all the best as well.
Thank you,
his family.
Thank you.
And thank you very much, and to the rest of you, follow us for updates as to what happens in this case. Thank you very much, and Merry Christmas once again. Bye bye.
Merry Christmas.
I'm stronger as the sole ground operator.
Dictatorship. The President Adam Barrow was part of those who pushed for this kind of government, this open space. So what happened now? What has gone wrong with him that he wants to take us back to dictatorship? It's not going to be allowed. People will not allow it because, it doesn't help anybody, like you said. If it's him today, it will be all of us tomorrow. And that's the problem. What he said about taking over the nation has nothing to do with a coup d'etat. It doesn't make sense. Like you said, so many people have said it. People are right now on social media saying the same thing, repeating his words. Are they going to go and arrest all of them? And then just to take a short piece out of a long speech, take it out of context, and use that to charge somebody for treason in this day and age. What that does is it really trivializes the charge of treason or the way we practice our law in this country. Yeah. So when we have a real case of treason, you think citizens or even the international community will respect our decision or our claims that this is a charge of treason. We are watering down our own legal systems. So this is beyond Sabally. And I wish everybody would know.
And finally, my question is, a lot of people, because I don't see how the treason charge could come up with, unless Sabally has a link with the alleged coup brothers. Do you know any link that he has ever had with any of those people that are being held right now?
Never. I have never heard of their names, and I don't think he's never mentioned them. I've never heard of them. He doesn't know them. I mean, this is just a far-fetched link that some people who really don't like him are trying to make a link out of. It doesn't make sense.
Well, finally, your message to all the Gambians who are showing solidarity to your family.
Just to say thank you, and this is a message from Sabally himself.
What did he say when you told him? Did he tell you you were going to have an interview with him?
Yes, he just laughed. So he said he wished me good luck. Just to say a big thank you. We really appreciate all the support. People are depending on one meal a day in the combos now. You cannot keep saying it has to do with global economy. Do something about it. These are the issues that affect SABS. He talks to youths at a personal level every day. He knows their issues. Youths are frustrated. They are trying all kinds of side hustles. They're still not able to make ends meet. Those are the frustrations that are reflected in his speeches. The president should learn to listen with an open mind.
And I want to say that because he is more of a motivational speaker.
He is.
And I tell him, I don't know how you do this. He's everywhere speaking to young people. He has this connection, this special connection with the young people. And he always say it is the mindset that he wants to change. Do you think that is the problem? Him talking to the young people all the time? And a lot of them, people like the Bubas and Jais and others, they believe in him. It's like Taliban and certain things with some of these people that he's very close to. Do you think that's the problem? That's why people see him as kind of a threat?
Well, I don't see what's stopping them from also talking to the youth. That's his passion. This is something he's studied over the years, how to motivate people. And he just has an affection for the young people. And you'll be surprised how much he learns from these young people as well. These are smart young people, dynamic young people in their own right. So it's an exchange that he loves. It's just a natural connection. I don't see what's wrong with that you should get to that level to charge somebody treason, Fatu. That's really wrong.
And I mean, the other thing I want to say, after everything that happened, did he ever sit down and said, maybe I should just leave this country, go to America or go somewhere and just work and make my own money?
Wouldn't that be the easiest for all of us, including myself? And I think at some level, maybe some of his detractors, that's what they want. But he's never mentioned that. That's not his intention at all. I mean, like you said, he's been through worse, and he has stayed. I don't see him. I don't think I can convince him. This is something that he strongly believes in, and I respect him for that. I mean, why can't we live and let others live? This is our Gambia. Nobody owns it but us.
I saw a post earlier before I came. Somebody said, well, he always say, can't cage me, can't cage me. But today he's caged. Do they understand the meaning of what he said when he says can't cage me? Because I take it to be...
It's beyond the physical.
It's beyond the physical, right? What's your take on some people who are saying, oh yes, he's been caged?
Well, it just shows their level of understanding, their level of thinking, and their intentions for him. Of course, he wouldn't want to be in that position, be detained physically. But caging him is beyond the physical for him. It's about his mental state, his ability to speak, which is exactly what the government is trying to do now, to stop his ability to speak. That is what he refuses. That is what he refuses.
Now, a lot of movements are going on. People are Free Sabally movement and all this. A lot of people are showing their solidarity. Even his biggest people that he doesn't see eye to eye with. Some of them have released up to 2 or 3 statements because a lot of people. And the reason why I keep saying this, and I said it to somebody right before I came. This is not just Sabally. If this works. all of us that have a microphone, all of us that are speaking are going to be in trouble.
Big time.
Free speech is going to be in trouble. Yes, there should be responsibility when we speak, but we should not also be scared to speak. And if that happens, to those people who think this is about Sabally, what is your message?
Well, it just shows how limited they are in their thinking. I don't think I have a message for those people, actually. For me, my message is for the government.
Osap's mother, Bakadi, how that woman was proud of him. That is his life. Everybody knows that. That woman, he works in the market. Everything that family talks about is Sabally, 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 because he was the star of the family. He was educated, he was bold, he would say anything. And he is a pride for us, Lamin, people from Lamin. But a lot of people believe the impact of his incarceration resulted to him the mom's sickness, and eventually she died. Sometimes the reason why it's important to bring this, when you keep people, it's not what Sabally is going through, but it's what people outside are going through. And how scared are you that this will affect your family, especially the kids?
Well, like you said, we've been through something like this. That doesn't make this time any easier. And it's affecting us, but we try to be strong about it. We talk about it as a family. My older son, he's very good at trying to lighten the mood with us, making jokes, asking everybody how they're feeling. So we talk about it. We don't make it hush-hush. For the children who are able to understand, we try to explain things to them. At least I do. And we just hope it will make us stronger at the end of the day. We're not going to sit here because people have been through worse. So we count our blessings every day. We pray that the government will really think about what they're doing and stop immediately.
When you say the government, do you think this is politically motivated?
Exactly. It is. What else could it be, Fatu? Really? What else could it be? I mean, this man is innocent. This man is innocent. I know that this government has tried several times to get him to their camp. He doesn't want to go. So we have seen them punish people in ways that have really made them succumb and join their camp. Sabally is not one of those people. If he wanted to go, he'll go. In the future, if he feels like that's where he wants to go, he'll go. But he strongly believes that UDP is his place. So I don't see that changing.
I spoke to the lawyer earlier before this, and he is very confident that by Tuesday they will charge him. And are you prepared for that?
What are they going to charge him with? Treason?
I don't know. That's what we don't know. We don't know.
I cannot be prepared for that, because they would be charging an innocent man of treason, of something he has no hand in. It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. And this is not good for the country. People are angry. I know you've seen the public opinion on this case. It's not good. It doesn't tell well. It could be Sabally today, but if they succeed in silencing Sabally, which is what they want to do, because he's a critic of the government, then they could do it to anybody.
I'm sure the president will look at this critically, because the reason why I'm saying this, government's ratings are looked at based on this, how political opponents are treated, and today what we're seeing is all over the world. UDP campaign manager is arrested, UDP campaign manager this and that, and this government has made name for themselves recently when it comes to political tolerance. I mean, today we can sit here and talk about all of these things and nobody's coming to us. Today you can say things on the radio and nobody's arresting you. Now, but if stuff like this are coming out, it will dampen that, that zeal already that is there, that the international community is watching. And I think if I'm a politician, I'm going to let you be and say everything. Some of these things, maybe people look at them as negative people and they will give you political points. But if everybody is looking at this as a political, then that makes it bad.
It's not good for the government. I don't know what they're thinking, honestly, but this is not a smart political move. I don't know what angle they're trying to take it, but it is not. And I don't know who is advising our president, but the president needs to open his eyes. I mean,